Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're cutting right to the heart of something that, well, keeps countless small business owners up at night: digital invisibility. Imagine Bella's Blooms, this lovely little flower shop, great flowers, lovely service, but the phone just isn't ringing much. And the big problem: potential customers right there nearby, actively searching online for florists. And Bella's, they're just not showing up. It's like, um, they're great at their craft, but that bridge to the customer, it's missing.
Yeah, that's a story we hear all the time. It's remarkably common. So many businesses, they put in the effort to create a Google business profile. They tick that box and think, okay, done.
Mm-hmm.
But then they see their competitors consistently ranking higher. And it leads to this huge missed opportunity. The demand is there nearby. But that digital handshake, it's just not happening.
Exactly. So our mission today in this deep dive is really to pull back that invisibility cloak. We're going to use local SEO as our guide here. It's the fundamental way businesses like Bella's can attract those nearby customers organically without, constantly throwing money at ads. And to help us, we're digging into a really practical tool, the free local SEO checklist. It's from Jamsheed over at Jamsheed's Digital.
And Jamsheed actually describes this checklist as, and I quote, the exact framework we use at Jamsheed's Digital to rank our clients higher in local search. So it's not just theory. It's designed really to turn that digital quietness into actual visible results. By the end of this, you, the listener, should have a much clearer picture of how you can help businesses, get found, get clicked, and really start growing locally.
Okay, fantastic. Let's unpack this framework then, starting with that core problem, the invisibility. So many owners do set up that Google business profile. They take the first step, but they often stop right there. What's the immediate fallout when that profile isn't fully optimized?
Well, the consequence is exactly what you painted with Bella's Blooms.
Right.
They basically become invisible online. And what's really key here, something our sources stress again and again, is just how vital thorough Google business profile optimization is. It's the absolute core, the bedrock of local SEO. But yeah, it's so often neglected. It's not just a nice to have. It's fundamental for showing up in those crucial local map packs and search results. Think of it like this. Google needs really complete, accurate info to trust you enough to show you prominently. If your profile's half-finished or the details are inconsistent, that's kind of a red flag for Google. It pushes you down.
Right, that makes sense. So if for someone listening who's maybe already got their profile up, what's one one impactful tip they might be missing, something to make it really work for them?
Okay, a big one, often overlooked, is getting your primary category super specific,
Mm.
hyper-specific even. So don't just put restaurant if you're actually a vegan Thai restaurant. That specificity, it immediately helps you capture those niche local searches. And another thing is fully using all the sections Google gives you: services, products, load up good photos, maybe even answer questions in the Q&A section. All of that sends strong signals to Google about what you actually offer. It's about feeding Google as much good, trustworthy data as you possibly can.
Okay, got it. And this leads perfectly into the real goal here, right? The magic, which is increasing that local customer reach, but without having to rely on paid advertising all the time. This isn't about dropping cash on expensive campaigns. It's leveraging what you have, your online storefront, basically. So when people are looking, you're right there, which naturally helps you attract those actively searching customers. What's the real power in connecting right at that moment when someone's already looking for exactly what you offer?
Oh, it's incredibly powerful because you're meeting them at their point of highest intent. Like, they're not just browsing passively. They're often ready to decide, ready to buy, or ready to visit. Local SEO helps you pop up right when someone in your area types in, plumber near me, best coffee shop downtown, emergency vet open now.
Mm-hmm.
You become the immediate, super relevant answer to their need right then and there. And that's just a far more efficient way to get customers compared to, say, broad scattergun advertising.
Makes total sense. So we've kind of laid out the why this matters so much. Now let's dive into the how. The free local SEO checklist, it breaks this down into actionable steps. We've covered optimizing the Google business profile. What are the next key actions it really focuses on?
Right, so after getting that profile foundation solid, the checklist moves on to how to get more reviews the right way. And this isn't just about chasing star ratings, although they matter. It's fundamentally about building trust and social proof. We all do it, right? We check reviews. Customers rely on them heavily, and Google knows this, so it factors reviews into local rankings. Now, the right way part is crucial. It means making it easy, maybe even frictionless, for genuinely happy customers to share their thoughts. like maybe a subtle prompt at the end of a service or a simple follow-up email with a direct link to review. What you absolutely want to avoid are practices Google sees as manipulative, like explicitly offering discounts for positive reviews. That can seriously backfire.
Yeah, authenticity is key there. Okay, so you've got a great profile, you're encouraging real reviews. What's next in the checklist for really nailing those local searches?
That leads straight into strategy around how to use local keywords effectively. This is so important. It's not just about broad terms like bakery. You need to think like your local customer would search. So things like artisan sourdough bakery Morningside Heights or gluten-free cupcakes downtown Austin. These are hyper-local, often longer phrases, long-tail keywords that signal really specific intent and location. The checklist pushes businesses to weave these kinds of phrases naturally under their Google business profile description, their service lists, photo descriptions, maybe even blog posts or pages on their website. It's all about making sure you're super relevant for those geographically tagged searches, basically anticipating what your neighbor would type into Google.
Got it. Anticipating the search. And then finally, the checklist hits on something I suspect trips up a lot of businesses, even unintentionally: how to fix common ranking mistakes. This feels huge because, like you said, small oversights can really tank your visibility, right? What are some of those common pitfalls, things people might not even realize they're doing wrong?
Oh, definitely. You'd be surprised how common some of these are. A really big one is inconsistent NAP name, address, phone number. If your details are slightly different across various online directories like Yelp, Facebook, your own website, that confuses Google big time. Or sometimes businesses accidentally create duplicate Google business profile listings, maybe an old one they forgot about. That splits your authority. Another common mistake is simply neglecting to respond to customer reviews, both the good and the bad ones. Responding shows you're engaged, you care. So the checklist helps you sort of audit these potential issues, find them, fix them. Correcting these seemingly small errors can often give you a really noticeable bump in local search rankings. It clears up the confusion for Google.
Okay, so let's try and bring this all together. What we've really explored today is how local SEO offers this genuinely transformative path for small businesses wanting local growth. These specific strategies we dove into, meticulously optimizing that Google profile, strategically getting real reviews, using those precise local keywords, and actively fixing those common sneaky ranking mistakes. They all work together.
Exactly. They work in concert, really, to help businesses break free from that digital invisibility we started with. It allows them to attract a steady stream of local customers who are already looking for them. And the beauty is, this helps them thrive based on their online presence and reputation, not just how much they can spend on ads. It's about building that solid digital foundation so businesses get found easily, customers engage authentically, and they're set up for, sustained local success.
And it really does make you think, doesn't it? When a local business isn't just like a random search result, but a visible, trusted part of the online local landscape, it's about more than just boosting calls or website clicks, important as those are. It feels like it weaves a stronger thread in our communities. Maybe having a proactive, optimized online presence for our local shops and services isn't just marketing anymore. Perhaps it's actually about fostering those lasting community connections and really